the previous video, we saw about the benefits of gardening, what gardening gives us and what we can give back to nature. In today's video, we are going to see 10 things to know before starting a garden. You don't have to be a professional or even have years of experience to start a garden. Even if you are an absolute beginner, with the right approach, you can also start growing plants. Are you living in an apartment? Then you have only one option to go for, which is container gardening. If you have your own space or a yard separately, then it is not a problem. Only thing you have to keep in mind is that your garden should be accessible so that you can easily take care of your plants. Some plants like to grow in shade. Certain plants loves direct sun, but there are plants that even can thrive in very low lighted areas. But regardless, all plants need light to grow. Just you have to make sure that your location receives minimum of 4 to 6 hours of direct sunlight. If you cannot find location like that, then you have to choose plants that can grow in partial shady conditions. Plants get damaged if your location is highly windy. If you couldn't avoid winds, then you can start building wind breakers. Wind breakers are barriers which diverts the wind. That can be building gardening screens or any privacy screens which is made up of wood or PVC. You can also plant delicate crops inside surrounded by larger and stronger plants. Choose plants that are native to the place where you live. Native plants thrive well and are easy to grow. If you are a beginner, always choose annual crops. Annual crops gives yield throughout the year. You can go to a local nursery or even a gardening center to get advice on what kind of plants you can start with. After consulting your local nursery, you can make a list of plants that you want to grow. That may be fruits or veggies or flowers or even indoor ornamental plants. Choose for annual plants, and if you want, you can buy perennials also. Draw a plan or a map. Firstly, measure out your balcony or yard and draw it to a piece of paper or to a whiteboard. Allocate space for each plant and compare that to your dream plants list. If there is no room for some plants, then you have to think about other ideas like vertical gardening or using hangers, etc. The seed catalogs you purchase should have the details about sprouting time and harvesting time, etc. Just make a note of all these if you are a beginner. You can also contact your local nursery and know more details about the seeds that you are going to plant. With experience, you will learn everything. A healthy and a nutrient-rich soil is the key to a successful garden. Like us, plants also need nutrition to thrive. Using chemical fertilizers is not good for plants and also the soil, and that's why we have to switch to organic fertilizers. The best way to do that is by composting. The type of soil to be used varies from place to place. There are clay soil, loamy soil, peat, silty, sandy soil, etc. Mostly, loamy soil is preferred as it is an ideal blend of soil for plant growth. Loam soil is composed of sand, silt and clay. Now let us discuss about some of the pots and materials you needed for gardening. The first one is these type of grow bags. They are extremely lightweight and they're affordable too. You can use these type of grow bags for growing tomatoes, chilies, etc. The second one on the list is plastic pots like this. I got it from the local nursery. There are many sizes you can choose according to the plant you're going to pot inside it. The last variety is terracotta pots. Terracotta pots holds moisture very well, but only disadvantage is that it is very heavy. If you're going to use terracotta pots in your balcony, then you should know about the load bearing capacity of your balcony as this is heavy. The next thing that we are going to discuss is about equipments like this. I use these for carrying soil and for digging them also. But again, if you do not want to afford this, you can always use your hands. Just don't forget to put on some gloves. The last one on the list is snippers like this. They are used if you want to pluck any flower or cut off any vegetables or fruits from the plants. Again, if you do not want to afford, you can use your hands again, but only benefit of using this is they do not make any damage to the stem or the plants. They make a perfect cut. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you made it through till the end of the video, then I love you and I'm so happy. And these are all the things you should know before you start your own garden. I hope you got some inspiration for your own planting works, and there are 1,000 things to know once we have started doing gardening that we can make another separate video. If you have not watched the video which I made previously about benefits of gardening, I have dropped the link in the description box below in case if you want to check. And that's it. We'll see you in a good video next time. Bye.